Today has become one of those days where I'm questioning absolutely everything. This might work, you know. This might work. A double bed in a van. Absolutely sensational. Yes guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the van build. It's been a couple of weeks, to be honest with you, that I've done absolutely anything. No idea why. To be honest, I think I just lost a bit of motivation and inspiration. The weather's been absolutely crap. I went out and I've done a couple of stealth camps just to test out and trial out the van, but now I'm ready to crack on with a few more jobs, and hopefully by the end of today we should have a bed installed in the back. My bed is going to be going widthways because the distance from this panel to this panel is, I believe, 6'6", which is absolutely fine for me because I'm 6'2", so this is the ideal place to obviously have the bed at the back, and then underneath I'll have a garage area. The reason that I'm dicking about so much and umming and ahhing is because with anything like this, there is so many different ways to do something, but once I've researched it and read other ways to do it, I then overcomplicate it and overthink, and then I'm literally stuck and end up doing nothing. So you'll be glad to hear there is one thing that I'm 100% confident on, and I know I'm going to be using this product, and that is this. This is an IKEA bracket. It's called the Scorva bracket, and the reason I went for this is because I saw loads of people on YouTube using this exact bracket, and it just makes the installation of a bed very simple and very easy to do. The great thing about these brackets is they are telescopic and extendable, so I can literally extend this to the exact width of the back of the van to what I need. You can actually pick these up from IKEA for £10 each, and I've got 3 of them, so 30 quid. I actually ordered them online and I actually paid a bit extra for postage and package, but don't do that. Simply just go to IKEA, save £15 on the postage and packaging, and pick them up for a tenner. From other people's videos online, they're very strong, they're very sturdy, so there shouldn't be too much flex, and yeah, it just, as I said, should be a simple way to create the bed. So if you're going to be using these Scorva brackets, the other thing that you could possibly need and use is these. These are the brackets that the beam actually sit in. So I'll try and show you on camera here. It literally clips in like that, and then the beam won't move at all. So these brackets you can't actually buy from IKEA directly because they will only sell them to you when you actually buy a whole bed frame. So what I had to do was I went to the returns and spare parts section on their website. I gave them a call, I gave them the part number. I'll leave the part number on the screen so you can see. And then basically I got these ordered for delivery. They said it could take up to 2 weeks to arrive, but thankfully they've arrived, I think, within the first week. Also, sorry, there's a lot of information in this video, but it's from all the research and things I've learned over the last week. You can buy these brackets from eBay or Amazon, but some of the delivery costs and the actual cost for the brackets were crazy, so get them for free from IKEA and just get them to deliver them to you. Okay, now let me explain to you different ways of fixing these bed beams to create the bed at the back, because this is the one thing that I'm not 100% sure on the best way of doing it. So the first method that I was thinking about making this bed with was using some, I don't know what you call this, some right angle 90-degree bend corrugated metal, which I've simply used the existing holes that the van had, and I've just bolted it on to the sides. And it is very strong and very sturdy. There is a bit of flex here, but I probably could get another fixing in there to make it a little bit stronger. And then I was simply going to do this. Sit it on there, sit one the other side, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, it would have done the job. The reason I'm not 100% keen on that idea is because I just think it looks tacky. And then the second method is this. To get a piece of timber, and like that metal rail that I've just shown you, simply bolt this on to the framework of the van, riv nut it through. It would be nice and strong and sturdy, and then after that I would get these IKEA brackets and screw them on here, and then the beam would obviously sit in these brackets. This is the most common way that I've seen other people do it on YouTube, but I don't know why they do it like that, because it doesn't really make sense to me. You're making the distance for the bed smaller and narrower, because if I put this piece of wood here, which is 1.5 inches, a piece of wood on the other side, 1.5 inches, then the bracket sitting here, I'm losing space. And then the third method, and this is the method which makes the most amount of sense to me, is to simply get these brackets and just fix them directly onto the two cross members at the back of the van. In my head, fixing this directly to the van is going to be the strongest way, because then you've got the whole structural support of all of the beams and the cross members in the van holding the bed up, so there shouldn't be any flex at all. Overthinking it, overcomplicating it. So on both sides of the van, at each end, we've got these existing M8 riv nuts. So all I'm going to do is get the bracket and fix it straight into here, and then also drill some holes through. I do need to actually make these holes slightly bigger because I think these are M6s. So that's the first job, make these holes bigger and then fix it to the van. I just realised a level is probably pointless because the van floor might not be level, but we'll try and get it on the money. Uh-oh, don't slip. Uh-oh, uh-oh, that's not good. Oh shit, a brick. Ah, that's why. Because the van is curved. Oh, scheiße, caramba. Something's happened here. Oh god, this isn't good. Uh-oh. Because there's a slight curve where this piece of metal is bent, it means I couldn't drill straight through. So I may actually end up just using 2 bolts here. I'm going to try this one and see what happens. Oh shit, the same thing just happened. Oh, Scheißenhagen. This isn't good. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Okay, this is the issue that I now have. Because I've screwed through, my plan was to put these M8 riv nuts in, but I've actually had to change them to M6, which isn't a problem. But now I know my bracket won't line up. I can obviously get the middle screw through, but when I try and put the bolts in either side, it's not going to line up. If this was a flat piece of metal like it is here, I would have been able to drill straight through. But on this section here, because it's slightly curved and there must be some support behind here, the metal is a bit thicker. So when I was screwing, it tilted me off to one side, which meant I was screwing at an angle, which now means my screws don't line up. I said, didn't I, that I didn't want to do a bodge job. And I thought this method was going to be the neatest, tidiest way of doing it, but it turns out it's probably been the biggest bodge job that I've done on the van so far. I don't know what to do now. So, after a bit of thinking time, a bit of advice from my dad, I went and bought this. This apparently is called a step drill bit. Let me get it out and show you exactly what it does, how it works. I don't really know, I've never used it up until this very moment. This might work, it might not. It should enable me to get more of a rounder hole so that my riv nut will fit in the exact place that I want. I don't know if it's going to work on this one, but all you can do in life is try. So I visited Amazon once again. Let me tell you, van builds are expensive because I am just spending money like no tomorrow on tools which I've never used. Like this. This is a riv nut tool. As I said, no idea how to actually use it. Well, that's a lie. I watched a video on YouTube, so I kind of know how to use it. Push this out. Oh! Don't lose the pin. Load the nut on the mandle. Insert the rivet into the hole and push down. and then you unscrew that. Let's do this. I'm screwing my M8 riv nut onto the thread. You bastard. This might work, you know. This might work. That's not going anywhere. We've got one bracket in. Obviously, I can't really get the third one in. It's going to be too difficult to try and bend that round. If anybody's got any suggestions how I could potentially get another bolt through here, let me know. But honestly, that is so strong. It doesn't look like a proper professional job, but it's going to be covered up anyway. This one I'm hoping to do a lot better. Now I've got that new drill bit, it should make a much cleaner cut. Oh shit, it's just broken my drill bit, which I literally just spent £12 on. Oh my god. Luckily I've still got some of the drill bit. This is it. I've got two brackets on either side. Only 2 bolts in this end piece because unfortunately that's all that I could get in. But this is the moment of truth. Let's see if the beam holds, which it will. I just want to see if there's any flex in it. So it just hooks into this bracket. Hooks in, I say. This is it. The first beam. Can it take my weight? Oh. The whole van moves. Gonna need some new suspension if I get up to anything dodgy in here. I wouldn't advise doing this, but this is the real test. Oh god, I'm scared. Oh god, this will go terribly wrong. Oh! Oh! God, this thing is strong. What a beast. I decided to take these back out and add washers on all of them so far. And to be honest with you, this second beam has gone perfectly. Drilling my own holes with that step tool, lining everything up, it looks bloody fantastic. Oh, the bed is 80% complete. Oh, lovely. Also, from our dear friends from IKEA, I purchased some Leroy bed slats, which are 67.5 centimeters wide, and I've got 2 obviously because at the moment only one of these is for a single bed, so 2 of them will combine to make the double bed. Let's have a lie down Oh, this aren't fixed, so hopefully they don't move. Oh, yeah, this is the Mac Daddy life. A double bed in a van. Absolutely sensational. I'm going to save the drilling and screwing down of these bed slats for tomorrow. So I'll catch you guys then, and then I'll show you the finished product of the bed being completed. Is done, ladies and gentlemen. All I need now is a double mattress to put on top. I am very happy with how it turned out. Obviously yesterday we bolted all these beams to the sides, and then today I just got some self-drilling or self-tapping screws, drilled through the Leroy bed slats, through the metal, and now this is not going to go anywhere. Look at that. It absolutely fits perfect. Oh, man, this is unreal. I need to strap a few things down to stop it rattling. I can't believe I've now got a double bed instead of a cramped single like I had in the other car. This is a standard single mattress, which is 190 centimeters. And if I measure from the inside of this panel to the inside of this panel, it is pretty much 200 centimeters. From the far slat to this slat is 130 centimeters. I could have made it a little bit wider by not overlapping the slats in the center, because at the moment they're like that, but I could have put them like that, which would have given me another 7 centimeters. But I thought I wanted to free up as much space as I could towards the front of the van so I can have a kitchen, potentially a shower. I'm not sure yet. I'm undecided if I want to go down that route, because I'm sure it's quite complicated. And I moved the slats on the back side as far to the door as possible, just so that I could utilize as much space as I can. That's how much space I have at the back there. But once I chuck the mattress on, the mattress can obviously overhang so that somebody can sleep really up against the door. I'm going to end the bed installation video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm going to end it with a few tips and some pieces of advice. What I've learned doing this process of the van is that having the right tools is very, very important. If you are going to do the bed installation the same way that I've done, using kind of the natural beams and cross members of the van, definitely recommend getting one of these, a step drill bit. The rivet tool as well was a massive help. I've never used one of those, but honestly all of the bolts and everything that's screwed in feels super strong. I'll leave a link in the description to all of the tools, all of the materials and equipment that I used to make the bed the way that I've done it. I think it's now time to start having some fun in the van. Now I've got a bed in here, I really want to go out on a few mini adventures before I do too much more work to the van. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always I will catch you in the next video.